Let me ask you something. Have you ever walked into a room and felt invisible? Or maybe you've seen someone captivate everyone around them and you thought, why can't I do that? Well, here's the truth. You can, and here's the twist. You're not just some average person blending into the crowd. No, you're here because deep down you know there's something special about you. You're ready to unlock the secret that makes people lean in when you speak, that makes them remember you long after you've left the room. I get it because I was once in your shoes. I used to feel like charisma was this magical trait reserved for a lucky few. But then I discovered the psychology behind it. Real, actionable steps that transform the way I connect with people. And if I can do it, so can you. So stick with me, and by the end of this video, you'll know how to unleash that magnetic personality that's been hiding inside you all along. Number 1, own your authenticity. Charisma begins with authenticity, a quality that's becoming increasingly rare in today's world. Think about it. How many people do you know who are genuinely themselves, unfiltered and unafraid? Most people spend their lives trying to conform to expectations, suppress their individuality, or present an image they believe others want to see. But here's the truth. The most charismatic people are those who fully embrace who they are, flaws and all. Let me share a personal experience. For years, I thought that to be likable, I needed to act a certain way, say the right things, or hide parts of myself I deemed unworthy. It was exhausting, and deep down, I felt disconnected from the people around me. Then I made a bold choice to be unapologetically myself. I stopped trying to fit into molds and started showing up as the real me. The transformation was astounding. Not only did I feel liberated, but people began noticing me for who I truly was, not the version I had been trying to project. When you own your authenticity, you send a powerful message. I am enough. This openness encourages others to feel the same way about themselves. It creates a ripple effect of connection, trust, and admiration. People are drawn to what's real, so embrace your quirks, share your stories, and let your true self shine. Number 2, master nonverbal communication. Have you ever walked into a room and instantly felt drawn to someone before they even said a word? That's the power of nonverbal communication. Science tells us that up to 93% of communication is nonverbal. This includes your posture, gestures, facial expressions, and even the energy you bring into a space. Before you utter a single word, your body is already speaking for you. Let's break this down. Imagine 2 scenarios. In the first, someone walks into a room with their shoulders slouched, eyes fixed on the floor, and no smile. In the second, someone enters with their back straight, head held high, and a warm, confident smile. Who would you gravitate toward? The difference is night and day. Nonverbal communication is your secret weapon for creating an immediate, positive impression. Stand tall. It signals confidence and self-assurance. Make eye contact. It shows attentiveness and builds trust. And don't underestimate the power of a genuine smile. A smile can disarm tension, invite connection, and make you seem approachable. The best part? These are small, actionable changes you can practice every day. Start noticing your posture when you walk into a room or how often you make eye contact during conversations. These simple adjustments can dramatically change how people perceive and respond to you. Number 3, learn the art of listening. When you think of charisma, you might picture someone who captivates a room with their words. But here's the secret. Truly charismatic people are exceptional listeners. Listening is one of the most underrated yet powerful skills for building connection and trust. Most people don't listen to understand. They listen to respond. They're formulating their next point instead of fully absorbing what the other person is saying. But when you truly listen, when you give someone your undivided attention, you make them feel valued, respected, and understood. And that feeling is magnetic. I remember a conversation where someone told me, "You're such a good listener." At first, I didn't think much of it, but later it struck me how significant that moment was for them. All I did was focus on their words, nod to show I was engaged, and ask a few thoughtful follow-up questions. Yet, that simple act made them feel seen in a way they hadn't experienced in a while. To master the art of listening, eliminate distractions. Put down your phone, maintain eye contact, and genuinely engage with what the other person is saying. Don't rush to fill silences. Sometimes the best response is a pause that shows you're reflecting on their words. Listening isn't just a skill. It's a superpower that can transform your relationships and your charisma. Number 4, develop a growth mindset. The fact that you're reading this shows you're already on the right path. You're eager to grow, learn, and improve. That desire for self-betterment is one of the hallmarks of a charismatic personality. Why? Because people are naturally drawn to those who are curious, open-minded, and constantly evolving. A growth mindset is the belief that your abilities, intelligence, and personality aren't fixed. You can grow, change, and improve through effort and learning. This mindset is incredibly attractive because it exudes positivity and possibility. It shows that you're not afraid to take risks, learn from failures, and embrace challenges. Think about the people you admire most. Chances are they're individuals who are always striving to better themselves, whether through reading, exploring new ideas, or stepping out of their comfort zones. Their energy is contagious, inspiring those around them to do the same. Keep that hunger for growth alive. Read books, seek out new experiences, ask questions, and stay curious about the world. When you embody a growth mindset, you don't just improve yourself, you inspire others to see their own potential. Number 5, speak with confidence, not perfection. Many people will believe that charisma is about saying the perfect thing, but the truth is it's not about perfection. It's about confidence. When you speak with conviction and passion, people are naturally drawn to your words, even if they're not polished. Think about some of the most inspiring speakers you've ever heard. Were they flawless? Likely not. What made them memorable was their ability to convey their message with authenticity and passion. They believed in what they were saying, and that belief resonated. Confidence doesn't mean being the loudest person in the room. It means delivering your thoughts clearly and with certainty, even if you stumble over a word or two. In fact, imperfection can make you more relatable and human. People don't connect with perfection, they connect with vulnerability and sincerity. The next time you speak, focus on the strength of your belief rather than the precision of your words. Use your voice to convey your emotions and let your enthusiasm shine through. When you speak with confidence, you inspire others to trust you, follow your lead, and believe in themselves. Number 6, find common ground. One of the quickest and most effective ways to connect with someone is by finding common ground. Humans are naturally inclined to trust and bond with those who share similar experiences, interests, or perspectives. Whether it's a shared hobby, a mutual love for a certain book, or even a parallel life experience, discovering these connections builds rapport and fosters trust. I remember an experience that illustrates this perfectly. I once met a stranger at a gathering, and as we got to talking, we realized we both shared a deep love for old jazz records. That mutual interests sparked an enthusiastic conversation that felt effortless. What started as a casual exchange turned into a genuine friendship, simply because we found that one shared thread. To find common ground, be curious. Ask questions about what someone enjoys, their favorite pastimes, or their most memorable experiences. The key is to listen actively and show genuine interest. These shared connections may seem small, but they lay the foundation for meaningful relationships, making you someone others feel comfortable and eager to engage with. Number 7, embrace vulnerability. Charisma doesn't mean being perfect or invincible. It means being real. One of the most powerful ways to connect with others is by embracing vulnerability. Sharing your struggles or imperfections not only makes you relatable, but also builds trust. When you're open about your challenges, it shows others that it's okay to be human, and it encourages them to let their guard down. I'll never forget the first time I opened up about my struggles with self-confidence. For years, I kept those feelings to myself, believing they made me weak. But when I finally shared my story, something incredible happened. People began opening up about their own struggles. My vulnerability created a safe space for them to share, and it deepened our connections in ways I never anticipated. Vulnerability isn't about oversharing or making yourself the center of attention. It's about authenticity. It's about saying, "I've been there too," and letting others see the real you. When you embrace vulnerability, you become unforgettable because you're not just presenting a polished image, you're building genuine, human connections. Number 8, be generous with compliments. Everyone loves to feel appreciated, and a well-timed compliment can have a profound impact. But here's the secret. For a compliment to be truly memorable, it needs to be sincere and specific. Generic praise like "you're amazing" is nice, but it doesn't carry the same weight as a thoughtful, detailed compliment. Imagine someone telling you, "I really admire how you always stay calm under pressure. It's inspiring." That specificity not only shows they've been paying attention, but also makes the compliment feel genuine and personal. I've seen firsthand how a simple, heartfelt compliment can brighten someone's day and leave a lasting impression. The next time you want to compliment someone, take a moment to observe what truly stands out about them. Is it their creativity, their kindness, or perhaps their ability to make others laugh? Highlight those qualities with specificity. This small gesture not only makes the other person feel valued, but also strengthens your connection with them. Number 9, learn to tell a great story. Stories are the universal language of human connection. Long before we had written language, people shared their experiences, lessons, and emotions through storytelling. Even today, nothing captivates attention quite like a well-told story. Whether it's a funny anecdote, a life lesson, or an inspiring moment, stories have the power to engage, entertain, and resonate deeply. Think about the last time someone told you a story that truly stuck with you. Chances are it wasn't just about the facts, it was about how they made you feel. A great story creates a shared emotional experience, drawing people closer together. To master storytelling, start by identifying moments from your life that others can relate to or learn from. Practice structuring your stories with a clear beginning, middle, and end, and add details that bring the experience to life. Whether you're telling a lighthearted tale or sharing a profound insight, storytelling is a skill that will make you magnetic in any social setting. Number 10, control the energy you bring. Have you ever met someone whose presence instantly uplifted you? That's the power of controlling the energy you bring. Charismatic individuals are energy givers. They radiate positivity, enthusiasm, and optimism, even in challenging situations. On the flip side, energy takers drain the room with negativity, complaints, or apathy. Being mindful of your energy doesn't mean you have to be cheerful 24/7. It's about being intentional with how you show up. For example, when you walk into a room, do you bring warmth and encouragement, or do you let stress and frustration seep into your interactions? Small shifts, like offering a kind word or showing genuine interest in others, can transform the energy you project. When you make a conscious effort to lift others up, you become a source of light in their lives. People naturally gravitate toward those who make them feel better, and your positive energy will leave a lasting impression. Number 11, leave people better than you found them. This is the ultimate secret to charisma and the foundation of building meaningful connections. Every interaction, no matter how brief, is an opportunity to leave someone feeling better than they did before. It could be as simple as a kind word, a genuine compliment, or even just listening to someone without judgment. I've made it a personal mission to ask myself one question in every conversation: how can I make this person's day a little brighter? Sometimes it's offering encouragement during a tough moment. Other times it's sharing a laugh or giving them my full attention when they speak. These small acts of kindness may seem insignificant, but their impact is profound. When you focus on others, on their feelings, needs, and experiences, you become someone people remember fondly. Charisma isn't about what you take from an interaction. It's about what you give. Leave people better than you found them, and your presence will be unforgettable. Congratulations, you've just taken the first step toward transforming your presence and unleashing the magnetic personality that's been inside you all along. But here's the thing, this isn't just a one-time lesson. Charisma is a journey, a skill you sharpen and refine with every interaction. And you, yes you, are capable of so much more than you realize. Imagine walking into a room and feeling every pair of eyes gravitate toward you, not out of fear or obligation, but because your presence naturally draws people in. That's the power you're unlocking. But we've only scratched the surface here. Think about it. What if you could take these principles even deeper? What if you knew how to use body language to command respect without saying a word? Or how to handle difficult people while maintaining your charm? These are just a glimpse of what we explore on this channel. So, here's your next move. Don't stop here. Dive into the other videos waiting for you on this channel. Each one is packed with strategies, insights, and secrets that can make you unstoppable, not just in personal relationships, but in every aspect of your life. Curious about how to read people's minds with subtle cues, or how to handle bullies with grace and power? I've got you covered. And remember, charisma isn't reserved for the elite. It's not about looks, wealth, or status. It's about mastering the psychology of connection. And you're already on the path to doing just that. Now, before you go, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. Why? Because every video I share builds on the last, giving you the tools to become the most magnetic, confident, and influential version of yourself. Trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next. So, are you ready to keep growing, to keep leveling up? Let's take this journey together. Watch another video, try one of these strategies today, and start experiencing the incredible difference it makes. You're not average, you're extraordinary, and the world deserves to see it. Let's make it happen.